Okay, let's take a look at how to use this refinance simulator. First, enter the balance of your existing loan. Under the current options, you can always keep your current terms. Enter how many years you have remaining, based on your current terms. For example, if you started with a 30-year loan a year ago, enter 29. Then, enter the estimated loan amounts for other options. You can include the costs into the new balance. Use the cost simulators to help estimate some options, if needed. For the sake of comparing, let's assume you keep making the same payment that you're making now. After all, that's basically the same as keeping your current loan terms. See how the payments adjust as you make changes to the loan amount. This is just the principal and interest amount. Notice how this amount, in green, shows the difference between the amount of your current loan payment and the other options. This is how much you'd save each month. This shows how many months would be remaining on each option, if they all make the same payment, as your current payment. And, this represents the amount of time left on each option based on years remaining, again, assuming the same payment is made as your current payment. This amount is the amount paid over time based on all the payments made. The amount of interest paid is just below, as well. This is assuming you don't pay off the loan sooner. Change the number of years that you expect to keep the home, or just change the number of years here to check and see what the future balance will be at a given point in the future. You can see the future balance based on the number of years you entered. This is the best way to make sure that your decision to refinance gives you the most profit later. Of course, this assumes you make the same payment as you're making now on current loan, for comparison's sake. You don't want to end up owing more if you're making the same payment. Lastly, this illustrates the amount of interest you would pay over the amount of years that you entered. Most of us don't keep homes for 30 years, so this is more practical. We hope this helps. Don't forget to share, after you compare. We also have other calculators and simulators, for the do-it-selfers out there. We keep adding more and more.